Hi friends, welcome to your 15-minute strong and stable foam roller routine. If you don't know what a foam roller is, it's this here. So this is, I think, about 90 centimeters in length. They do come sort of half the size of this, much shorter. But to do this routine, you need to have one this length because you've got to be able to get your full spine on the foam roller. It is a really good piece of equipment to challenge your stability. So that's what we're going to be using it for today in our strong and stable routine. If you don't have a foam roller, you can still do this routine. You just don't need to use the foam roller. You can just do it without any equipment. So we are going to get started on our backs. So yeah, bring your foam roller and come to the mat if you're not already there. Okay, so the foam roller is lengthways on your mat, and you're going to bring your bum to the very edge of the foam roller. So you're going to challenge your stability straight away with this. Hands to the side, and then just going to lower your spine down onto the foam roller. So like I say, spine right down the middle of that foam roller. Now this in itself is lovely for extension, to let your shoulders kind of release and open. So if you do have one at home, this is a really nice way to end a busy day where you've been hunched over your back, where you don't really feel like you want to kind of do anything specific. Just lie on your foam roller, and then you can let your arms extend out to the side. And you can just let your shoulder blades or your shoulders, your collarbones widen to the sky. This is lovely. So your spine is fully supported here. It's actually, the pull of gravity has been removed. So you can really allow your upper body to just open here. You will be challenged stability wise because obviously the foam roller is not a static piece of equipment. It rolls, it moves. So you will be working your body just gently, but this is lovely. But we're not going to start here. We're actually going to start with our arms by our side. We're going to bring our mind into our practice. So all of the same Pilates principles. Think of that connection to the base of the feet, back of the head, the ribs, back of the pelvis, nice and heavy on the mat, as neutral as you can be for whatever you, for however your body feels today. Arms giving you that lovely bit of light support, and just start to breathe into the sides and the backs of the ribs, and breathing out. Become aware of what's happening with the roller underneath you. So, you know, it will be moving, so you will be stabilizing yourself. Breathing out. So start to connect to that center. We're going to do one more, breathing into the sides and the backs of the ribs. And then breathing out. Just allow yourself to relax here. Okay. From here, we're going to come into arm circles. So you're going to press down into the feet for a little bit of support. You're going to float both arms up. Keep that chin in line with the breastbone. So your body working really hard here to keep you nice and up on that roller. Okay, so lots of control happening here. We're going to start to come into arm circles. So taking the arms all the way overhead. Reaching through the fingers. Circle the arms wide and round. Back down to the sides of the hips. And then all the way back up. The spine doesn't change in position. It's just the arms moving. So again, connect to the breath. Connect to that out breath. See if you can center. So little connections to those abdominals. Remember our dimmer switch analogy, which I've taught many times in the Life Tonic Club and in class if you come to class with me. So we should have our dimmer switch up to the level that can support our spine to stay nice and stable on this foam roller as our arms move. So this is dynamic stability we're training here. So we're moving, but we're stabilizing at the same time, which is everyday movement, guys. That's what we do all day, every day. Arms overhead, reaching all the way around. We're going to do one more. And down. Beautiful. This time, as the arms circle back down, release for the shoulders. Keep the arms where they are. We're going to come into toe tap. So now we're going to stack the legs one at a time. So use the arms here to stabilize yourself. Breathe in. As you exhale, float one leg into tabletop. Exhale, float the other leg. Lots of connection to that center. So dimmer switch up even more. Give yourself a little minute. The body will adjust, but it will settle in. Coming into toe tap. So feel the ribs on the roller as you send the leg towards the floor. So remember, if you're somebody that can get quite far in a normal toe tap, you might not be able to get as far when you're on the foam roller, but that's absolutely fine. Remember, we're only ever working to the point where we can hold the connection to the center, we can stay mindful, we can use the abdominals to control the leg. And if you feel that that's all falling apart, then just don't go as far. Breathing out. Draw the abdominals down, relax the upper body, and then stacking the leg. Remember, this is strong and stable, so we're using that strength to stabilize. God, I mean, it's tough. I mean, I find this, like, my abs are, the dimmer switch is up, let's just say. So try and keep the upper body relaxed. As you fatigue, you might find that the roller starts to move a little bit more underneath you. It's all good. Last two. Last one. Good. Keeping the legs up here, keeping those shins parallel to the mat. Just connect back in. Just take a little moment. This time we're going to send the legs out. So lengthen and then draw the knee back over the hip. Lengthen and in. Breathe out. Draw the abs down. Draw the knee back in. And in. So you will feel the abs working strong. So straight line from that hip. Knee opens. Soft point through the ankle. And in. Two more. Last set. Try and keep the face and the jaw relaxed as always. And in. So good. Return the feet to the mat one at a time. You will feel that. Good job. You're going to bring your head into your hands here. So we're back to hip distance parallel with the legs. We're going to come into a little set of curl ups and we're actually going to bring a little single knee fold in, okay? So think of your dimmer switch, what you might need to allow you to stay stable. You're going to be bringing one foot off the floor and then you're obviously going to be flexing up through the spine. So breathing in, as you exhale, lift your head chin to chest. You're going to curl up first, just check that you're kind of neutral. Find your balance, roll through the foot, stack one knee, take it back down and then lengthen here. So just break it down. Exhale, tips of the shoulder blades. So just peel the foot off the floor, transfer your weight, stack the knee. Shakes are good. Bring it back down and then lengthen back down. So there's a little point where you're transferring the weight to the other side ever so slightly. Stay mindful. And then bring the foot down and then release. And then you might find that you've got one side that feels like it's doing a lot more of the work. Focus in, float up. Good, curl up a little bit more, leg down. And you'll be able to see this is a real challenge for me as well. I mean, this never kind of gets like easier, slightly easier on this side than it is on the other side for me. Chin to chest, curling up, check in that the hip bones look kind of level. Transfer the weight, float the leg. Woo! All good. And then down. And then release. We're going to do two more. Curl up, float, and down. Now, the slower you go with this, the more control you will need, okay? So if you're moving faster, you might need as much control. So I would encourage you to go as slow as you can. Last one. Find out what's working for you. Chin to chest. And see where you need to kind of maybe work on that stability. So here for me is my kind of dodgy side. You probably see I'm moving quite a bit. And then release everything back down to the mat. Good job. Take the head out. Bringing the hands down. We're going to come in to a little set of spine curls. So we're going to come off the roller now for this. So just gently press yourself up and then you can just whip the roller out. You're going to bring it just under your soles of your feet and then you're going to lengthen yourself down. So we're coming into spine curls. So you're going to work the back of the legs a little bit here because you're going to have the feet. So the middle of the feet are over the roller. We're not gripping through the feet, so don't kind of grip. Just have the arches kind of wrapped over the roller so they will be lifted. So the foot will be a little bit engaged. And you're going to stabilize here, breathing out. As you exhale, flatten the back. You will feel your hamstrings and your glutes working probably a bunch more. Opening through the hips, soften. The roller stays where it is. So we're not pressing the roller away. We're not drawing it in towards us. We are just stabilizing and keeping the roller right underneath the feet. Breathing out, soften, rolling down, releasing to neutral, opening, and then soften and down. 2 more. See if you can keep that pubic bone facing you. Really drop from up here. Try and engage the backs of the legs. You'll feel the hamstrings on. Last one. Try and again keep the feet soft, opening in the hips. And then exhale. Think of dropping through the breastbone, pubic bone towards you. Bring that tailbone underneath you and then lower and release to neutral. You'll feel more in the hamstrings if you can keep it like that. Walk the roller away, roll over, press yourself up. We're going to come just to work a little bit through the obliques now. So this time you're going to bring the roller up to the top of the mat. So we're going to bring the foam roller under the ribs, so away from the armpit. It's going to be kind of more towards the tops of the ribs. Front leg is parallel to the long edge of the mat, top leg in line with the hip. And then you're going to bring your head into your hands, elbows on the mat, open the chest, center here, little side rotation. So breathing out, so working the obliques, you're just going to come up and then lengthen down. Breathing out. Draw the abs in as you come up. So breathing out. You might feel that you get a little pivot on the roller, which can be quite nice. Good, engage the oblique side of the body. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to continue this time, lift the leg as you come up. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Beautiful work. Good job. We're going to switch to the other side. Oh, feel that. Good fun. So again, roller just under the armpit on the ribs. Top leg for support. Top leg lengthened away. Take a breath in. As you exhale, just the obliques. So just upper body. And then release down. Head back in line with the spine. So you can press into the roller. Like I say, you'll get a little pivot. Obliques here. So if you find it quite difficult to get into your obliques normally on the mat without any equipment, then this actually might help you find your obliques a little easier. Lift the leg. 1, 2, 3, and down, and 4. We've got it. Good. 5. And lower down here. Beautiful work. The foam roller is in the perfect position for us to finish with a nice Cobra. So just come onto your front, roll the roller away. So you need a bit of space for this. Legs are wider than hip distance, turned out. So heels in, toes out. You're going to bring the roller to a point where the arms are fully extended. Pinky side down. So sort of wide position through the shoulders. Release the head down. This is really nice for the Cobra. So breathing out as you exhale, start to lift head, neck, and then as the upper back extends, draw the roller in towards you. Press down through the pinky side edge of the hands. Keep the ribs connected, and then lengthen. Shine your heart forward as you come back down. Breathing out, center, head, neck. Heart forward, draw the roller in, pressing down through that pinky side edge, and then release. So again, if you're somebody that finds the Cobra quite a challenge, you might actually find it a little bit more accessible with the foam roller. If you find it difficult as well through the pinky side edge, just have the palms on the roller. You can do it that way. Might be a little bit easier for you to draw the roller in, lengthen up, crown of the head. Good, let's do one more for good measure. Breathing out. Lengthen. And then release down. Fully release. Let the roller go. Hands to the sides. Press your bum back. Rest position. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Walk your hands back in. And you're done with your strong and stable foam roller routine. I hope you feel challenged with that one. I'll see you back on your mat soon.